Hi, Gibaud.com, and today I'm going to speak about this small device here and this one here, okay? This is a follow focus by SmallRig. It allows you to make focusing remotely, okay, without touching the lens. It's normally used for video, although some people could maybe use it for photography for a personal reason. We'll speak about it in a second. And I'm going to enter into all the details and present you this gear. Okay, so let's start. One thing, in the introduction, I said it was for video, but maybe also for some people for photography. Obviously, it is thought for video, but I speak about many people who've contacted me because they are in a wheelchair and they cannot get close to the camera to actually check in the viewfinder and see everything. So for them, that's probably a good option to have like some kind of rig on the chair and have a monitor, and then they could do the focusing wirelessly a bit further, okay? So for them, that may be a solution for their situation. Many of them drive cars, so I do believe that there is always a solution for anything, okay? So here it is. On one hand, you have a motor that actually presses on the dents here on the lens, cine lens. But if you don't have a cine lens with that is geared, you also have the accessories to put it on any lens, okay? So that will press on this, and here is a remote control, okay? Before I had it set next to the camera, but it could be in your hand, like 100 meters away if you want. This is one motor, but you can actually have two. You can have one for what is focusing, and the other one for aperture or for zoom if you want it, okay? And there is also an optional handle. I don't have it, okay? But so you can hold it differently, okay? But that's it. Basically, this is how it works. It can go up to 100 meter Wi-Fi, okay? When you buy a kit like this, you receive a nice box, really nice. When you're a YouTuber and they send you a demo gear, you get this gray box, brown, okay? I think this is for avoid that we resell or stuff. Don't worry, I'm using it, so no problem, I'm not going to resell it. Okay, so you would get a nice small case, okay, really nice. What's included in the kit? So obviously you get the remote control. That has an internal battery, okay? It lasts for 20 hours and you can charge it with the USB-C, okay? If you don't like the size of the wheel, there is an additional wheel you can put on it, so it's bigger, okay? It depends how you want to handle it, the precision you want, all this, okay? Then you get the small motor that is here. Okay, this motor needs to be powered, so there are two options. They give you a USB-C cable. Actually, I've got it on a power bank here, on a V-mount battery, okay? But if you don't want to power it this way, you can place this small holder here, okay? And place the typical FP battery here, okay? Just place it, and that's it. Okay, here you are, okay? Second, if you also get this is to put on your rig, okay, if you want to hold it next to it, okay. Then they also give you a tube in case you needed to place a tube somewhere, okay. I didn't need it because I've got tubes here already, okay. And then if your lens is not geared like this cine lens, they give you this, okay. I've placed it here, okay. Well, actually I placed it on the zoom, doesn't matter. If I remove the sunshade, I could put it here on the focusing, but I need to show you. So any lens can be geared this way, okay. The size of the lens here is the standard industry standard, so any cinema lens will be compatible, okay, no problem. And that's it for what you get in the kit, okay. There is the option of the kit with two motors, okay, but this is what you get. You also get an Allen key, okay, typical. They love to give you Allen keys at SmallRig, okay. So it's really easy. You place a motor to press on the dent here, on the gear part, okay, and then to switch it on, you just press both arrows at the same time, and then you need to calibrate it. It needs to know where focusing starts and when it ends. I mean the infinity and the closest, okay? You just press the lower arrow, okay? You'll have a countdown of 3 seconds. Then it starts. It does it itself, okay? It's moving, checking that thing is okay. That's it. You know where it starts and where it finishes. Okay. Okay. So it means that now I've got my remote control here, and I can change the focusing. So I'm going to be here sitting in front of it. Okay. I don't know if you can really see the difference because wide angle. I don't know if the exposure is fine either. Okay. So you can see I'm changing the focusing remotely. Okay. So obviously, if this is the same operator that operates the camera and the focusing, you would place it next to the camera, and then if it is someone else, you can use it remotely. This is the idea, okay? But this is really practical. So on the remote control, here you have several things. When you move here, you see there is a small wheel that moves, okay? So you know more or less where you are on the focusing. You can also mark a start point and an end point. Let's say you want to do a focus rack and you want to go from here. You set your points, and then you will know that you will focus just within these points, okay? Second, here you have a small number here, small figure here. If I change it, if I like 845 right now it's changed all this, okay? It changes here, okay? What is that for? Well, this is wonderful. It means, like, let's say I have to do anything on the camera, or stop change something or whatever, and the distance from my subject or what I'm recording has not changed, okay? When I restart and switch on everything again, I can go to this number and I precisely know where the focusing was done. This means that I can make a new take, and I know that where I stopped the last one, I restart exactly where it has to be, okay? So this is a really good precise system to know exactly where you stopped, so you can restart at this figure, okay? Or if you want to do a second take and you know you went from point 500 to 670, okay, you can exactly do the same thing. So this is fantastic. So many people don't really understand why you need this. Well, when you side of focusing, obviously, okay. First, they think that why do you need it to be wireless? Can you put this here with the cable? Yes, if you work on your own, you could. But normally, in video production, big video production, you have at least two persons in charge of taking with the camera. One is there for framing and probably moving the camera. When moving the camera, sometimes there are even more people with him, okay? But someone is in charge of framing and composition, okay? And following the subject if necessary, and someone else is in charge of focusing. So there are some systems where the focus guy is next to the camera and moves a focusing system and check on the same monitor. So this is a bit of a nightmare, okay? So if you want to have someone separated to do the focusing, you can get a remote screen like this. I presented in a video a short while ago, okay? So you use it, and this focusing guy can be sitting next door in another room, whatever, in a really good lighting conditions. He can really see the screens precisely, and is there remotely doing the focusing. So when you want to do a serious video production and precise, this is a wonderful tool that the person in charge of focusing can be separated. It doesn't bother with the movement of the camera because he's away, okay? And in good lighting conditions, so he can actually precisely do the focusing. So this is something fantastic. In case I want it next to the camera, well, easy. There's an accessory that comes with it. I'll just screw this here. They have several positions, okay? You place it as it suits you better, okay? I place it here, okay? And then I put it on the tube here, okay? And that's it. I've got it next to the camera here, so I can be pulling focus right now this way, okay, easy. So conclusion, well, I'm really happy to have tested this gear because I think it's fantastic, really useful. But I would like to say something that I feel it's important, okay? This is not fair, but when YouTubers present accessories like this, like I do very often, some people start saying this is like advertisement and product placing, okay? This is not fair, because when I present a camera that you like, you feel that it's fantastic and this is a review, and I present an accessory that maybe you're not interested in, then you feel it's advertisement. Well, in both cases, it is not advertisement. I spend time, I try it, I test it, just because I feel it's interesting, and many other people who watch the channel are interested in this kind of product. So I understand not everyone can be interested in everything we present on YouTube. That's fair, okay? No problem with that. But telling this is simply advertisement, this is not fair, because it's not the case, okay? So I want it, because sometimes I get offended by some comment of people, if they don't see the latest camera, they feel that anything else is simply advertisement, and it's not. Many people need this, or want it, or simply like to know about technology, and that's it. If this is a product you're interested in, I invite you to follow the link in the description where you can actually buy it, okay? So thank you SmallRig for sending me the gear. Thank you to you for watching the video. If you feel it may interest other people, please share it on social networks. If you have not done it yet, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. The small button down here is a small bell. If you click on the bell, get notified when I upload a new video. My website, ericgibaud.com. If you have any question, can leave a comment below. I'll also leave you links of my gear on Amazon. Links of everything I've reviewed by K&F Concept, Sandmarc and Flashes by Westcott, and also more affiliated links of brand you may be interested in. Please use them if you're going to buy, that really helps me. And also a link to my PayPal account in case you wanted to make a donation. Thank you so much, please take care of yourself and see you soon. Bye.